My name is Marc Bolduc. I'm a resident here in Worcester, Mass. A part-time student and part-time employee here at Quinsig. I've had the opportunity here to learn a passion that I've had my whole life, and that's musical instruments and technology. I came here originally to learn CNC programming so that I could build my own cigar box guitar. So I ended up taking AutoCAD, Mastercam, and it's just been a terrific learning experience.
So the space that we have in advanced manufacturing is critical. We have a variety of equipment, machines, and tools, so students can decide that they want to focus their time and attention on specific projects like guitars.
This is the first project that I did here as a student before I was an employee. This body was made from ash that was felled from a house lot in Upton, Mass.
One of the courses I teach is a capstone project course, which we deliver at the end of the program. We've done some tremendous projects over the years. If you can get a student who has a passion for a project, as Marc Bolduc did, then you can really deliver something special.
This is a standard cigar box guitar, 8x12. It has a pickup in it. You can plug it in. It's electric, acoustic, if you will. This one here has a more elaborate pickup. Okay, and then the back of this one will look like this, but this pops out, and on the inside will be how to tune the instrument and a few basic chords. This is what I'm currently working on. This is a flat top Les Paul design. I can't wait to hear what this one's going to play like. There are so many different guitars out there. I kind of pick and choose styles that I like. I just sketch it out quickly on paper, and then I go to Fusion 360 or Mastercam, and I just start right there by building a sketch, and then the body and the extrusion. The software is where it all happens. You know, the machine does exactly what you tell it to do.
What Marc has been doing has been fully supported by Damien and myself. It has helped us create a lot of procedures, and it's just wonderful to see such a complex assembly like a guitar come together on the equipment that we have.
It's just I use my imagination and try to come up with new ideas, different builds. There are a number of ways to get started with lasers, CNC machines, and your ideas are welcomed. It's a perfect environment for learning anything along the lines of manufacturing.
So one of the things we like to do here is, where possible and where it makes sense, we want to build in some independent industry credentials into our program.
As the industry evolves with its capital equipment, they can use us to retrain their incumbent workers.
We think it's important that the students have those credentials on their resumes. These skills are in very high demand out there.
The way I look at it and the way I say it is, if you can think of something in your mind that you can make it in this room, right? Either here or over in the Haas machines. It's really fascinating.
We have the ability here in our manufacturing labs to make almost anything that you can think of. I would also highly encourage you to come visit us and see what we can do.
So a few years back, I was diagnosed with terminal cancer. Well, obviously I lived, so that's the good news. It was a pretty tough road. I lost my employment when I was sick, and I was a little too young to retire, so I decided to come back to school here, and then was offered a job. My dad, Ralph Bolduc, taught here years ago. He actually planted the original trees when he went to school here. I remember going to class with him when I was a little boy, when Quinsig was on Belmont Street. So I've always had a fondness for Quinsig. I spend a lot of time here just for the fun of it, because the people here are great, professors have been great, the whole process has really been wonderful. Originally, the idea came to be, actually I kind of borrowed it from The Who. They had rooms in certain hospitals throughout the country for teens struggling with cancer. So what I would like to be able to do is develop a program where I can get some of these instruments like cigar box guitars into the hands of kids that are struggling with terminal illness. So that is actually what I'm trying to do right now. I'm eternally hopeful that I'll get there this year. I've always been a pretty happy guy, and to find myself at a stage in my life where there really wasn't something to get up for other than retirement, I loved my work. I love going to work. This has been perfect.